Thank you for asking this wonderful question. And it is Namaste Acharyaji. With anti-natalism going rampant, how do you respond to people who say it is cruel to bring a child to the world because the world is full of evil and misery? Very nice. Let me answer that, actually, because indeed you do hear people say this once in a while, and politically speaking, you hear people from all across the spectrum, more toward the right, more toward the left. You hear a variety of people saying such things that, oh yes, the world is such a bad place. I'm being merciful to my non-existent children by having them remain non-existent and not having children, etc. And no, this is, of course, we know, a defeatist attitude, because the truth of the matter is, there have always been times where, given a specific region, a specific nation, a specific continent, etc., various times in history, where there are terrible things that are happening. But the truth of the matter is, we know that also the opposite is the case, that happiness and distress come of their own accord, that there's just kind of this pendulum that takes place. There are times of great peace, there are times of great pain, etc. And this is the important thing, is that the way that we deal with misery, with pain, with, let me see how you said it here. Yeah, evil and misery. The way that we deal with this is not allowing evil and misery to dictate our actions. You see, the people who wish to give up and say, oh yes, it's a world of evil and misery, therefore I'm not going to have children. First of all, you are allowing that evil and that misery to dictate your actions and what you're going to do. That's not good. It means you're surrendering to that evil and misery. You're allowing that evil and misery to become your master. And that's not something you want. On the contrary, what we wish to do is literally the opposite. We wish to rebel against evil and misery, against the Kali Yuga. And the way that we do that is by fostering in our actions the very opposite. You see, life is sattvic, life is dharmic, life is of the nature of God and the gods, life is good. This being the case, even if we're living in a world of darkness, one of the best ways, actually, interestingly, that we can fight against the darkness is indeed, and let me tell you, this is a two-parter. A, to indeed bring children into this world. But that's not enough. Animals bring children into the world. It's not enough merely to bring children into the world, but more importantly is B, this second component, and that is the way that we fight against the evil of this world is we bring children in this world and we raise them to be warriors against evil. We raise them to be good. We raise our children to be righteous, to be ethical, to be moral. We raise our children to be children of light within this realm of darkness in such a way that by our having children, we have created in a way almost weapons against the evil of this world. And thinking in this positive way, and again, having this philosophy of child rearing, that no, it's not enough to just have kids. Again, all the dogs and cats have kids. No. It's with this idea that I'm not only going to have children, but I am going to be such an exceptional dharmic parent that I'm going to raise these precious, beautiful children to be the very opposite of the darkness that is in this world. So my children will be lights in this world to give hope to others. And more, we have to make sure that we are that as well as the parents, obviously. So no, giving in to pessimism is not the solution. On the contrary, this is why I would say to anyone who's thinking this way, oh, it's such a horrible, terrible world, so many bad things going on, let me not bring children into this world. What I would say to you is, no, do the opposite. Bring children into this world and raise them to be children of God in this world, such that they can help others and save others. Who is to know whose child is destined to actually save this world? It might be yours. So Vasil, I hope that answers the question. Good question.